In today's episode of Manabonded, Josh talks about his recent jury duty. It was on my honor as an Eagle Scout, that is what I swore on. Zack hypes up his friends.
You're going to win because you're LeBron James playing against middle schoolers.
Nate has the worst idea to remove the reserved list I've ever heard.
We're going to perform a slavery.
Hello everyone and welcome to Manabonded, the only podcast where the host holds the AR points record for the 4th grade year. I'm Josh and I'm joined by our two co-hosts, Nate and Zack. Say hey guys.
Hey guys.
Heyo.
Well, just the three of us this week. Missing Tristan.
And now with 25% less hosts.
Exactly. And the math actually works. Yeah, now the math works on that one. Yeah. Nope, just the three of us this week. We got some good questions queued up. We got some good stuff queued up. But in the meantime, how are you guys feeling? We had some Magic announcements last week we didn't quite cover. We'll get to those. But anything new with your Magic hobby?
Magic-wise, not so much.
Did you guys see the Bride event promo?
Oh, I did.
The Gilded Lotus
That was
pin.
cool.
Yeah, Gilded Lotus.
Yeah, it
You got
was
the Gilded
nice.
Lotus with
With
Nissa,
Nissa
and
and Chandra, I think.
Chandra on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Very cute, very cute.
very nice.
Yeah.
I might be getting to play more in-person Magic soon. We will see. So I made the switch to Day Shift finally. They let me see the sun again at work. And so
Right, Arcadian Down is not a vampire.
right.
Well,
And so I'm borrowing my sister-in-law's boyfriend's electric scooter to get home from work.
Okay.
And I'm thinking.
Do you wear a helmet?
Do
Do you wear a helmet?
Not yet. I'm gonna buy one. I swear.
Whoa. You're a Manabonded. We care about safety and protection for
I know.
everyone.
I know. I'll get him. I'll get a helmet. I swear.
please follow the road rules. And
I'll follow
safety.
those. Yeah.
Yeah, please don't
But-
get hit by a car.
Anyway.
That's the goal.
So I'm hoping that it has the range to get me to a card store not too far from where I am.
That would be nice.
I'll shout it out if I end up liking it over there. I've only been there once, so I'm not gonna rep them yet. But they're not too far, and the local CEDH crowd seems to like it there. So I'm gonna try to see how often I can get down there and try to play more games and practice my time a little bit, because I did see there's a Gem State CEDH just put out a new tournament that they're organizing for March.
They did, coming up in March.
I would love to try to go, although I don't know how feasible that's going to be since we're already making a trip in March a couple weeks before that. But I don't know, maybe
There is the possibility of some of the Utah guys coming up
Yes.
True.
Oh,
that you could carpool with, possibly.
maybe. I'm not super comfortable carpooling with randos, but like, we'll see.
They're CDH Magic players. They're not randos.
I
They're
don't
part of
know
your
them.
community.
I don't know them. I'm not going to carpool with them. I'll just talk to my wife and maybe we'll see if we can swing it. If not, that's fine. I did get a raise, so maybe that'll help. Yeah.
Yep.
So
Nice.
we have some questions we want to get to, but we got a message earlier today from Zack who told us he wants to
Yeah,
go
we did.
first.
Yep.
So
And
Zack,
he's got
I
something.
do want to go first.
what
I
are
do
you
wanna
what
go
are you
first.
doing, Zack? What are you doing?
Guys, welcome. Before we begin, I need you guys to verbally agree that you will not cheat or Google anything.
All right, you will hear my typing if I start trying to Google something. So I
Okay.
won't. I promise I won't.
I will
Nathaniel?
refrain from Googling anything.
Okay, perfect. Now that you guys have sealed the deal with blood,
Whoa! Blood was not
I
involved. It was on my
You
honor
didn't-
as an Eagle Scout. That is what I swore on.
I can only do Life Scout because I never got my Eagle Scout. I never did the project.
Sucker.
Yeah.
So I saw a video by the Nitpicking Nerds.
Okay.
And I don't know if you guys have ever played darts before, but you
Yes.
start like at a certain number and you have to like get the darts to get to 0, like with your score.
Okay.
Like you have to get to 0. So basically we're going to be playing 501.
Okay.
So you guys are each going to start at $501.
Okay.
And you're going to pick a category. So I'm going to pick a category. And it's going to be, you're going to have to basically name lands, or say the category is lands, which is what our first
Mhm.
one will be. I need you guys to take turns naming lands, and then I will round it up to the nearest dollar of that land and that version of that land on how much it is a TCG player right now. And that will be reducing your score to 0 is the goal. So whoever gets to 0 first.
Okay, so
So
we're
off the
like,
top of your head, you have to
Are
think
we
of the
talking
prices.
about getting to 0 without going over, or just getting to 0 in first
So-
place?
If you have or name a card that is over the current amount of points you have, it will not count towards your score. You have to name the card less than the current number you have to get to 0.
rounded.
Okay.
Are we
If
rounding
you
both
say
up
card-
and down? So like 51 cents is $1 and 49 cents is $0.
Yes.
Okay.
Just make it a
So
little bit easier, and I don't want to do math that much.
okay. So like I'm pretending then basically we're holding $501 and are let loose in a
Yep.
shop that has a bunch of lands, and we have to spend exactly $501 on these lands.
Well,
Yes, and you guys are racing
group
to
of
get
cards.
to 0 first.
Right. Doesn't
So
matter.
you can set specific versions of the card, and I will look it up and find the price. So like Gemstone Caverns, but specifically the Edge of Eternity's bonus sheet one, or M10 specifically Glacial Fortress, like stuff like that.
Okay.
And so you guys have to come up with the cards in the categories, or the category that we do.
Man.
So
Are you going to
like
be
for this one-
tallying for us? Because I can't.
Yeah, I am keeping track of it for
Okay,
you, and I
okay.
will look up the things.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. So first to 0 wins. If it goes too quick or anything like that, we can
Best
do
of 3
another category. Yeah.
Okay.
But we'll start off with lands. So you can only name land cards.
Can we name
Okay.
the same card as each other, or do they have to be different?
No.
Okay.
I think different cards. Cannot name the card that someone else named.
Got it. Okay.
And I'll try my best to go as quick as I can to Google the pricing.
You're totally
Gotcha.
fine. Who's gonna go first?
You're gonna go
Okay.
first.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I guess
I was gonna roll the dice and say odds or evens, but
Okay.
that works too.
I'll go even. I'll pick evens then.
Okay, Josh.
Okay.
Nathaniel gave it to you. So name a land.
So
Oh.
I will name a land. I will say revised volcanic island.
Revised Volcanic Island.
Okay?
I'm thinking in
You
my
are
head
going
it's
to be
around
going
like
over.
485.
You're going over.
Don't help him. He's your opponent.
I'm pretty sure it's
Hey,
under 500, but I could be wrong.
Okay,
And-
a damaged
Okay.
Volcanic Island revised.
Yeah.
499.18.
I am the
So-
king of this game.
So we're looking at any version of the card at all.
Yep, any version of the card at all.
Okay.
You are now at 182, Josh.
$1.82. Holy
We're gonna be
crap.
a $1. You're at a
That
$2.
is,
You're at $2. So
Get-
round it up.
I'm gonna
Get wrecked,
call
Nate.
BS on here.
Oh
That,
my gosh.
That feels like
That was
like
a
cheating. You're
specific,
using a
yep.
damaged version, but all right.
It's the
let's-
most cheapest pricing on TCG Player right now that I could buy.
Okay.
That's what I'm
let's
going off of. I had to choose something.
Okay.
Cool. Well, I guess I gotta also go with a duel. Let's
You're
go.
gonna get $4.99 though. That's so perfect.
Yeah.
Holy moly!
Let's see if we can find a damaged underground sea.
Underground Sea revised.
Yes, revised is gonna be the
Underground
cheapest.
Sea. We are looking at 640 for a damaged Underground Sea.
Oh
Really?
man,
Underground Sea's more?
Yeah, 640. That's surprising.
it's
Yeah.
black and blue.
I thought.
I thought
Blue was the most
Bulk was the
expensive.
highest, but okay. Okay, my turn. I will name.
You have $2.
I know. I have $2. Can I go with a Wilds of Eldraine full art island?
Island. Wilds of Eldraine. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be hard
Full
to
art.
find.
Full art. I'm thinking the full art lands are generally above $1 a piece. I could be wrong. Jeez, this is fun. I'm liking this. I'm
Wilds
also
of
winning,
Eldraine.
so
Okay. Oh, yeah, you got like $499 out of the first one, okay?
yeah, I did.
You can also name foil, non-foil as well.
Right.
Just-
For this one, I want non-foil. I specifically want non-foil.
non-foil.
'Cause I think the
islands
foils
is
are like,
running 30 cents. So rounding down to 0.
crap. Okay, so that just did me no good.
All right, Nathaniel.
Scrublands.
Scrubland.
Revised?
Sure.
Okay.
Revised Scrubland.
Revised Scrubland. We are looking at 240.
Hey.
Okay.
240 exact. We got you down to 261. Josh, choose your weapon.
Full art foil mountain from Wilds of Eldraine.
Wilds of Eldraine and full art mountain foil is going to be running you 28 cents.
Oh, what? These lands are so cheap. I thought the foil full art basics would be worth something, man.
In my mind, I also think like full art basic land should be at least like $1, right?
Yeah,
like
the
it feels
foils
that way to
especially.
me. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well that's embarrassing.
Nathaniel, 261. Get it right on the dot. Destroy Josh right now.
The comeback of the
that would be
century.
funny. I don't remember all the dual land names. Badlands is one, right?
Badlands is a red
That
black.
is one. Red black.
Yeah, let's do the revised of that.
Badlands revised. We are looking at 268. You are $7 off.
Oh, dude, that's so close.
That's close for a damaged one from Kingslayer Games.
So
Okay.
close.
All right, Josh. $2. $2.
Oh, this is getting me stressed now. Oh shoot. Let's do. I don't know the name of it. It's from Edge of Eternity's The Blue Station Land. Uthros the God Core or something like that.
Hold on, I got one on my desk.
Yeah. I need one of those.
Uthros.
Base print non-foil.
Base print non-foil. Uthros Titanic God Core?
Titanic God Core,
right?
that's the one.
Yep.
It's basically Tolarian
regular?
Academy. Yeah.
Yes.
We are looking $10.90.
Oof. Okay. Well, that's on me. All right.
That's more than expected for the station lands too.
Well, I knew that one would.
$10
I should have known that one was going to be a lot. Maybe the green one's not as bad, but
it's Tolarian.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Tolarian
Tolarian
Academy and
Reply.
Gaia's Cradle.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Let's see.
Nathaniel, 261.
Let's go ahead and we'll close the gap. So I don't believe Josh is going to get there with his next guess. He got too close, too fast.
Wow.
We're going to do
Too close,
Galaxy Foil Watery Graves from Unfinity.
Okay.
Infinity. All right.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be the
Unfinity
150 to
Foil.
180 range.
That's probably a good guess. Under 200.
Galaxy Foil.
Yeah.
Watery Grave. We are looking at $149.99. So 150.
150. Okay, so you're down to what? 111 now?
111.
Okay.
Okay.
The Galaxy Foil is a lot more than I expected it to be. I was thinking like $100, but 150 is pretty.
Yeah.
I own that one, and I'm looking to offload it to our buddy Tristan. So I am familiar with the price of that one.
Get that guy back on the podcast right now. What's up to him?
I think I'm just gonna shoot
Josh,
for the
$2.
one that. Oh no, there's no way. I was like, maybe Glacial Fortress is like $2, but I doubt it. I'm trying to think of the name. Like, I want to look up the names of these cards, but I don't want to like accidentally see the price. You know.
That's why I made you vow beforehand.
I know. I won't do it.
$2. Think of it. $2 and
Cascading Cataracts. It's an indestructible land. It can tap for one or pay 5 tap, add one of every color or something like that.
That's a pretty good guess.
Cataracts. Okay, what version?
What are my options?
We have Commander, Modern Horizon 3,
Mm-hmm.
Amaket, Commander, Dominaria United, or pre-release cards.
Definitely not the
From
pre-release
Amaket.
promo. Let's do Commander, the most recent Commander one, the Modern Horizons.
Dominaria or Modern Horizons?
I think
Modern Horizons?
I think it's
116. For Modern
Okay,
Horizons.
so I got it. All right, so I have $1.
So you will go down to $1.
Okay.
All right, Nathaniel, 111. Get it right on the dot. You got this.
111.
Oh my gosh,
111.
sucks.
111.
Let's.
Hang on, I'm gonna start going through my decks now.
We are gonna risk it
No,
for the
don't look at the
biscuit.
cards.
You said I
And
could look
we're
at the
going
prices.
to do Edge of not Edge of Eternities. That's if I want to go a little bit closer. We are gonna go ahead and do Unfinity, Galaxy Foil, Hollowed Fountain.
Okay.
Hard Fountain. All right. Beautiful art. One of my favorite arts in the game.
Yes.
You were looking at 140.69.
Dang it!
Too much.
From
Yep.
lightly played foil. So let me switch it over. I think it's only foil because it's Galaxy Foil.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all my foils
Okay.
for the Galaxy Foils.
Josh, $1.
I'm gonna try this one that I've got here. Minas Tirith from the Lord of the Rings set, non-foil, base art.
415.
What? Oh crap.
Yeah,
415.
I could have told you that.
It's a pretty good card. It's a pretty good card.
It's a great
Yeah,
card. I
pretty
have the borderless one, but I was like, the borderless is going to be too much.
Okay.
All right, Nathaniel.
We're gonna keep going with Unfinity Galaxy foils. Those should get me pretty close.
Yeah, they are.
Let's
That is
see.
the goal.
Done
That is the goal.
Buttergrave.
What
Done
are less
Hollow
popular
Fountain.
shock lands?
Yeah. I don't want to go too low. I don't want to do Temple Garden because that's something that'd be like $70. Let's go Stomping Grounds. Stomping Grounds is popular, but not quite to the level of the blue ones.
Stomping Grounds, Galaxy Foil. 94.96.
Oh, crap.
Okay.
Crap.
Okay.
We got you at 16.4. Or let's just say 16.
Oh,
Okay.
man. Oh,
Sick.
All right, he's catching up. All right, Josh, $1. Think of a land that's $1.
oh.
50, but more than $1.
A land that
Gotta be
is
at least
specifically between
51 cents.
51 cents and $1 is so well, 51 cents and $1.49. That's my range.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is your range.
Oh
It's
crap!
not.
This sucks. This sucks. Oh, I don't know, guys.
Think of all the lands in your life. The
I
lands
know.
that keep bringing you joy.
I'm
and
just
help you
gonna
build
say
your
it.
decks.
Let's do Glacial Fortress.
God.
Glacial
That's
Fortress.
what I gave you.
What?
Glacial Fortress?
Yeah.
Which version?
Just the first printing M10.
M10. All right, let's see. Dun 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 dun. 65 cents.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yes.
Now, hold on. Since he gets first, do I have one last chance to catch up?
I think that's fair. I think
You
that's
can get something at $16 exactly. I will give it to you.
Okay, so we're looking for
Or at least
land
make
that's
it a
around
tie, you know?
Yeah.
$16. So it's not going to be
$16.
something like Mana Confluence or City of Brass. Those are the
No.
25-ish range.
I could see City of
most-
Brass being about 20-ish. I could see
yeah.
maybe
I
16.
think I have one that's like in the 15-16 range in my head. I think I have one, but I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
We're just testing your guys' price knowledge of cards right now.
So the shock lands for the most part are going to be less than that,
they've
aside
tanked.
from the special printings, and those aren't going to be too
Yeah.
crazy.
The Shocklands have got
don't
you this far,
think-
though.
It's true. I think I'm going to keep
got you
writing
this
on
far.
Shocklands. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to say that I would like to choose the Larwin Eclipse
Okay.
double-sided Hollowed
four?
Fountain.
Hollowed Fountain.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to Hollow Fountain. See
Okay.
if it can save me this time.
Okay.
All right, borderless. Flip land from Lorwyn Eclipsed Hollowed Fountain. We are looking at $13.
Oh.
So close.
Close.
Very
So
close. And Josh takes it. Josh takes it.
Whew.
Yep.
Okay. Well, it helps when you, for some reason, getting 499 on my first guess made it so much harder.
I don't know,
That's
man.
such an insane first guess, though. Like
That was so good.
99. Woo.
So I was thinking, and
Luck
can we
now.
check this just for my own sanity? Shadowy
yes.
Backstreet or Raucous
Shadowy
Theater.
Backs.
One of those two.
Yeah, the Surveillance would
The
be some pretty good
Surveillance?
option.
Yeah.
Okay. Just regular printing.
Regular Shadowy
Yeah,
Backstreet.
The blue-black one is probably the one I would choose.
Actually-
Shadowy Backstreet is currently at $12.45.
Okay, what about foil
Uh,
Raucous Theater?
Raucous Theater.
Base art foil Raucous Theater.
Base art foil. Okay, let's switch it over to foil. We are looking at 1078.
Really? Oh, okay.
So
Well,
not quite there
so
yet.
I was not quite there. All right.
Yeah, mine was very close.
So if we go another category, I want to do one more round of this. This is great.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm like Planeswalker seems pretty hard.
I don't
There.
think we can do
Hard
Planeswalkers.
That's like hard mode. All
I
right,
think lands is a great option, but I don't think.
It
we
is
yeah,
a
can
I
great
do
think
option.
lands is
Planeswalkers.
pretty solid.
Yeah.
I think instants could be a good one, or
I-
enchantments could be a good one. Creatures could also be a good one. So
I
I think those would probably
think
be the best three.
enchantment or creature. What do you think, Nate?
I agree. Either one of those.
You guys want to roll
Enchantment's
dice?
probably be a little bit easier.
Okay, odds, creatures, even enchantments. Zach, what do you got?
You got it. Odds.
Creatures.
Creatures.
Okay,
Okay.
501. All
I
right,
have a
Nate.
one.
geez.
I have the one. Creatures. you
we
start.
are going to do. We're gonna hit for the fences. We are going to do Neon Ink, Fire
Ooh.
Lord,
Firelord
Zuko.
Zuko? Neon Ink Firelord
Yeah.
Zuko. Okay.
Interesting. I feel like that might be more. Firelord, Zuko,
He's one of the cheaper of the 5 or 4.
Right. He
Neon
would
Ink,
be.
Firelord, Zuko.
Different type of foil,
415. 415.
Ooh, that's a good first guess. That's a good
Jump
first
up
guess.
That's a
there.
good one. Not quite as good as
499.
It's
No,
pretty
Yeah.
good.
no.
It's pretty
But
good.
this gives you more wiggle
Oh.
room, so it's easier to narrow in on
To get
that
down, yeah.
$500.
You're at $86 left. Josh,
Sick.
Yeah.
give us another 415er.
Oh, I'm thinking
Artifacts might have been a good category.
artifacts would have been cool too.
Artifacts would have been great too.
You could do an artifact, like any of the categories would probably be pretty good. I think
Yeah.
Planeswalkers is probably the one, or Battles. would be
Battles can't
impossible.
get you there. Oh.
Yeah, battles you're not getting there. You're not getting there without renaming, and then you're gonna have to rename the same one a lot of times.
Yeah.
Oh.
You'd have to do the $20 battle version.
Oh.
Yeah, Korea 3 times,
Let
please.
me do any creature, right?
Yeah.
Any creature.
I want
Any version.
Consecrated Sphinx, the
All
secret lair art that looks wonky. You'll know it, and it's signed. It's like a special edition of the secret lair version. That was like, it's a signed version of the Consecrated Sphinx.
Signed version of Consecrated Sphinx. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here going, I want to see this card, but I also don't want to look it up because
We'll look it up as
where I
soon as
look it up. No.
Zach, when you find it, you can put a picture in the chat. That way he
we
can't.
can I can use Scryfall. I don't think Scryfall.
It does. It will pull up prices. It will
Oh.
pull
I
up
think it
prices.
does, yeah. All right. You said Secret Lair?
It's the newest secret lair for Consecrated Sphinx. It looks really weird, and there's a version of it that is signed.
Okay. We are looking at Concentrated Sphinx number 7023 Rainbow Foil Secret Lair Drop Series 390.
Okay.
It
Well,
has a little signature.
okay.
Hey,
That'll do.
It's
That'll
so
do.
good.
390.
That'll do. That'll do.
111. Apparently that's a good number because Nate also got that last time. So all right, Nate, $86. Name me a creature.
We are going to do Thrasios, but specifically the Ixalan bonus sheet Thrasios.
Okay,
Ooh.
so the sexy wave Raiden Thrasios.
Yep.
The one I don't like. because-
Borderless special guest.
See.
Yep.
Go ahead.
We're gonna do
It's
foil.
more Ixalan than
Yeah,
Theros.
Yeah.
yeah. It's the problem. Is like I want to use him and Timna to build a Theros themed deck, but I can't use that art because it makes him Ixalan based, and I'm like, but it's a
Yeah.
Theros deck.
And you like
You
the
just need to
Theros
do the
side.
Final Fantasy reskins, so that way you can do
Absolutely
definitely not.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Okay, lightly played, and you said foiled.
Yes.
Okay, $30.
Okay.
Okay.
56. I got you at 56. Joshua,
What do I?
please give me a critter.
What's my goal?
You are currently at 111.
$111. Oh boy.
$111 and a
Oh, man.
dream.
Oh.
Such a better answer, but I'm not going to give it to Josh because he could use it.
I have seen some of these cards sold recently. I hope they're not
Okay.
going up too much, but the Tayam Discord is talking about it. I want to say
It all comes back to Tayam.
I want to say Moon Shadow.
Moon Shadow.
Alternate art. Not
All right.
Sorry, not the alternate art. The black frame, not the fracture foil, but like the step
Not
down
fracture.
for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Down.
In
So
foil.
just showcase?
Showcase, not showcase, because showcase is a different thing.
Or... Okay.
It's the anime art.
Anime art, Moon Shadow, foil.
Anime art, Moon Shadow.
Yeah, just
Okay.
normal foil.
Because I think
Normal foil.
fracture is
So
like 150.
Fracture is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So the anime, more anime looking one, right?
Yeah.
Moon Shadow. You said foil or no foil?
Foil.
Foil. Okay, we were looking at 41.49.
Oh, that's so
That's
much
$41.
lower than I thought. Oh.
Okay.
$41.
Oh, I hate that. Okay.
I would like to go and not
I got you at
get-
70.
Okay. Closing the gap.
Nathaniel, you are at 56.
I would like to do Ocelot Pride.
Ocelot Pride. Just
Ooh.
base, foil, borderless. A Texas version? Huh?
No, Texas is going to be more than 100 for now.
Yeah, the Texas one's like $247. That's insane. Holy moly.
Yeah, I'm going to try and win it on Saturday for a store championship.
That's not a try.
Um,
You're going to win it.
Well,
But
I got other
baby
people
cats
who
need to come home. The baby
Yeah.
cat's got to come home. All right?
You got to get the baby cat for Trust Me, Bro. We'll go with the regular version. I'm not trying to get
Okay,
exactly
just
there. I'm
regular
trying to
Modern
get close.
Horizons 3.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, foil, non-foil, just regular?
Let's go foil. I think I have the wiggle room for a foil one.
Foil. $38.23. $38. Got you down to 18.
Okay.
Looking good, looking good. Joshua, $70.
$70.
What creature would you like to purchase?
I want a foil Ulamog the Defiler.
The Defiler.
Original
Just-
Ulamog foil.
Regular base printing foil.
This is OG Rise of the Eldrazi. Yes.
You said Ulamog the Defiler.
That's his base printing, right? Or is that his...
That's Modern Horizons 3.
Crap, what's his base printing version?
Like
Called?
the original one?
Infinite Gyre, obviously. Okay, yeah.
Infinite Gyre. Okay.
Infinite Gyre. Yeah, him in foil. Rise of the Eldrazi printing.
Infinite Gyre. Okay. Let me pull him up.
It might be a lot more, but
I think you done messed up there, AA Ron.
Yeah, it might be way too
Infinite
much.
Gyre. The original set.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that would be
Rise of
Original
the
set
Eldrazi.
foil.
Rise of the Eldrazi. 69.13.
Oh!
Wow, it does not have the old foil multiplier like a lot of the things have.
69.
Well, Ulamog is the
She's down
least...
to $1.
Ulamog is the least popular of those. So, like, Kozilek is a lot more for some reason. Because
this is
Ulamog's...
heavily played foil too. That's just the most
Okay.
cheap.
Oh.
You
you
gave
can
me
buy
there you
for
go.
you
TCG.
gave me some wiggle room on that, so that's good.
No, that is the first, like the cheapest printing you can buy right now. From
Okay.
TCG player. That's what I've been going off
Yep.
of. So
Okay, not
Really
counting
cheap
shipping.
The whole thing
damage.
the whole time.
Cool.
not counting shipping, just base price that you paid
Back
for
to
it.
the
Yep.
dollar. Oh boy.
All right, dude. And Nathaniel, you're at 18.
He could win it right here though. This is not hard.
It's a creature that's like between 50 cents and $1.49.
Oh man.
I want to get something in
Nathaniel,
this
choose your hero.
18. Man, I know a lot that are around the 10-ish range.
You bank on Josh not knowing $1.
A dollar creature.
I've got one
Creature?
in my head right now.
I'll make sure he forgets that before it's his turn.
Right. Okay. Let's go ahead and we will go with non-foil anime art Birds of Paradise.
Okay. Birds of Paradise.
Oh.
Classic card.
Yeah, it'd be the Ravnica remastered alt art.
Ravnica
They don't have
remastered
it,
alt
it's-
art. Not Chocobo from Final Fantasy.
Not
Oh,
Chocobo.
very beautiful art, but
Not the 7th
It
edition
is.
foil, which is like
okay.
over 1,000.
Well, I'm pretty sure they have
Show me
that
the sexy
same
bird.
art for Dominaria remastered.
It might be that same art, but people have a
Yeah.
weird thing
Okay, you
about
said
7th
foil, not
edition
foil.
foils.
Non-foil.
Non-foil.
Probably
We are
could've
looking
done
at
foil. But
$12.49.
okay.
Lightly played
$6.
sexy bird.
Okay.
$6.
$6 in a dream. Josh, give me your $1 creature.
Show me extended art foil
Okay.
Spinner of
Ooh.
Souls.
Spinner of Souls.
It's a card.
Hey, we talked about this guy.
We did. I threw
Yeah.
him
You
in
said
a couple
full
brawl. Extended art foil. Or full art. I don't think
Borderless
there's
or extended art? So there is an extended art and there's a borderless.
borderless. Let's do borderless.
Borderless. Okay. Foil, not foil. Foil.
Foil.
Survey says 166.
No!
Oh,
Oh, man.
so close.
And you'll take it home with $6.
Oh
$6
no.
card.
$6.
All right, the pressure's on.
Say hexing
$6
squelcher.
card.
Hexing squelcher.
Hexing squelcher. Hexing squelcher. That's like $30 to think
No.
right now.
Yeah, no,
Fracture
no,
foil
no, no,
Llanowar
no.
elves.
Hey,
No,
that's a good guess.
that's like $700. There's a reason I didn't say it because it would take me over.
I was gonna start with it, but I was like, it might be too much.
Yeah, it's a little
is
too over.
much.
Yeah, the neon ink was a good guess though. That
Yeah,
Zuko
that was solid.
Yeah.
That was a
I knew
solid hit.
Aang and Toph would probably go over. Katara and
Zuko are the lower ones.
Zuko would probably be easier because Aang and Katara. Well, Aang is Aang, and
Yeah,
Toph is one of the chase.
and Toph is Toph.
Yeah, Toph is also just Toph. So
Yeah.
let's see.
$6.
$6.
Creature in his mind. What
Let's
could guess be?
go with Cosmic Spider-Man.
Cosmic
Ooh.
Spider-Man. Ooh,
Cosmic
getting to some universes
Spider-Man.
beyond in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Extended
Cosmic
art, regular
Spider-Man,
version, foil,
Just
non-foil.
regular version, non-foil.
Regular, non-foil. Cosmic Spider-Man. Survey says 253 for a lightly played.
Okay.
We will
Oh,
get you
$3
to $3.
$3.
I
Okay.
still have to pick a
Another
$1
cost of
creature.
Spider-Man. Gotcha.
Joshua, you have been given a second chance at your $1 creature.
Now, I won't.
What is your choice?
I kind of want to say the Spinner of Souls again, but a different version. But I feel like that goes against the spirit of the game, so I won't.
I like that ruling. It feels good. Feels good.
Oh man.
Yeah, I almost did birds again, but I was like, I'm not doing that because it's against the spirit of the rules.
Yeah.
Hang on.
It's for fun. There's a pricing here, right?
I got
Yeah,
a
there's
pile of
surprises.
creatures here. Let me.
Actually, I'm going to send you guys the cards you have named.
Oh, shoot.
I hope you enjoy
I
your Volcanic
I think
Island and
Heck yeah,
Yeah,
dude! I got a
you
whole-
can-
Kazuko.
Your fiance might be mad about the Neon
Yeah.
Kazuko.
Yeah, because she would want it first, honestly.
Yeah.
We'll cut it in half for you, so you both get a piece.
Excellent.
Jeez.
I'll ship it to
And
Wizards.
then-
And like, this showed up.
Timeshare.
Then you can only play Two-Headed Giant, and then you guys meld together
With
like
a
a Power Ranger.
meld. Yeah, with a meldum.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm like looking through all my
It
cards
costs
here,
4
trying
command
to find
packs
one.
every single time.
We surveyed 3,000 people, and they gave us the number one answer on the board for a $1 creature. And that creature is, Josh.
I don't know, dude.
That's how hard it was be when we got to like the $1 and less. Like, it's kind
Yeah.
of tough.
You know what? Give me
I'll give you any creature you want as long as you name it.
Eternal Witness.
Eternal Witness. All right.
Which version?
I know
Yeah,
that's the
there's-
thing because
there's
I feel
a
like
lot.
I feel like some versions are going to be over and some versions are going to be like way under. You know?
Yep.
Because there's quite a few versions.
Oh man. Can I know what Eternal Witness's first printing was?
If I knew that, I'd tell you.
If you Scryfall it, it should pull up on the right.
I'm on
hand.
TCG Player. That's where the prices
Oh.
are. That's where the
All right.
prices
What
are.
are my options?
I'll give you a few. You got Friday Night Magic promo, Time Spiral, Modern Masters, Ultimate Masters, Commander decks, quite a few of them.
Yeah.
Commander Anthology, whatever that is.
Right. Okay.
Ultimate Masters Box Topper,
Definitely not that.
just base Commander set, uncommon. Commander Master or Commander Modern Horizons 3. 30th Anniversary promos. The dual deck, Is It versus Golgari.
I want to say
Fifth Dawn.
The 30th anniversary promo is the one I have, but I think that's over $1, over like $2 or $3. Let's just do a
got
like
Nathaniel shaking his
Ultimate
boots right now.
Masters
Ultimate Masters.
base art foil.
Base art foil. All right. We are pulling it up as we speak.
Oh, come on.
$1.23. That'll get you there.
Let's
Lightning
go.
Hey.
Oh man. It's
Will
so
take you.
stressful when it gets down to those last couple bucks and you're like, I know the high end stuff. What's the cheap stuff?
Yeah, like I know the things that actually matter.
I would have done player rewards Sakura Tribuilder.
Ooh,
Ooh, Sakura Tribuilder. That's a staple in so many decks.
for $3.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the
Steve.
player reward one is also really cheap, surprisingly.
Player rewards. Let's see what that's at. Not the WPN gateway promos. The player
It's the
rewards.
Texas one.
Damage foil, $1.71.
So $2.
I would have been slightly
a
over.
little bit over.
But
yeah.
my guess for the
Yeah,
card
now
that I
there we
would
go.
have
One
done
guess for $3 to tie it up, or just
$3
get a
is
tie.
Sanctum Weaver.
Sanctum Weaver.
Sanctum
Ooh.
Weaver
Base,
foil.
Base
No,
it.
no.
Sing-
Sanctum Weaver extended art non-foil.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Weaver extended art non-foil.
Non-foil.
That will get you at $5.10 for a light.
Oh.
They've gone up more than I thought.
All
Yeah, it's pretty
right.
good. I mean, borderless or extended art. It's pretty nice.
All right.
No, that was just a little game I wanted to
No,
play.
that was
I thought it would
awesome.
be fun.
That was awesome.
It's hard to think of prices.
Tell you what, let's save because I want to do like artifacts and enchantments at some point as well, or like replay.
Yeah, maybe
a
we can do it
different-
next
a different-
week or.
I don't want to do it next week. I want to save it for our next guest and try that with them.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
that
there we
would
go.
be really
That'd
fun.
That'd be fun. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, that's pretty fun. Like it's kind of hard to think of
No, that's sweet.
cards when you get a little bit lower. You're like, oh man, what is $1.50 card? Like,
Zach, can I just say it's my favorite segment you've brought to us?
oh, that's so nice.
I also am saying that. I'm also pretty sure you're saying that because he won.
No, like
Okay.
I think this one was a lot of fun. It's very interactive. I enjoyed it.
It is definitely a fun.
Also,
fun
get
idea.
wrecked.
That was one that we could do over audio pretty easy.
Yeah.
Also, get right.
Yeah.
First of all, yeah,
Get
get good.
Get good. Nate.
Yeah.
Second of all, great job.
Maybe learn cards.
Yeah.
Maybe learn your
Hey,
cards better. Yeah.
I will accept the loss in the second one. I will not accept the loss in the first one. You got lucky there.
And, hey, luck ain't got nothing to do with it.
$1 and a
Luck
dollar.
has got everything to do with it. It was
Nope.
a damaged one.
Hey,
The
It was a
$4.99.
If it was
No.
anything other than damaged, you would have been way over.
Well, you know what? It was the cheapest
That's fair.
available printing
That's
on
fair.
TCG Player, and that was the rules.
Yeah, it worked out for him. It was a bold strategy, Cotton, and it worked out for him.
All right. So you guys want to
Alright, we
get to our questions now?
Thanks
Yeah.
for playing the mini game.
That was awesome.
Shout out to the nitpicking nerds for doing it as well and letting me see it.
Hey, who wants to reach out to them and see if they'll guess?
Heck yeah.
There you go.
I already shot my shot with Howling Salt Mine. Whose turn is it to reach out to someone else?
HSM.
The flubber haters.
Classic.
I mean, I can start sending feelers out if we're just trying to get anybody on here.
Yeah, I'm like, do we just shotgun, like, I love the term redneck aiming. You don't need a better scope, you just need more bullets.
That's fair.
Do we just start firing off at every creator out there and being like, hey, do you want to come
Check
on?
it out.
Yeah. I feel like that's not the worst plan. I'm going to start doing that. All right.
Okay.
What's the worst,
I
worst
think
thing that they can do is say
also,
no?
Yeah.
Knowing a little bit of their content first to see if they might
Well,
match.
there's a couple I could reach out to. Like, I've liked a couple of the episodes. I haven't listened to a lot of them, but I've liked what I've listened to of That's a Good Card podcast. It's basically, they take turns trying to defend a card to another host. It's like 3 of them. One is for, one is against, and one is the jury, basically. It's a pretty fun, it's a pretty fun little setup they got. Anyway, I can reach out to a bunch of
That'd be
creators.
a fun little segment that we could do.
Yeah.
Each take a stance on a card and then, or try to find a card that we each have like a different opinion on.
Yeah.
And talk about it.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. All right. So let's get to this first question here. I pulled this from the EDH subreddit where I spend too much time. And this is more of a discussion piece that I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on and see how you feel about it. So this is from user Endershot355. PSA. The bracket system is meant to be a pre-game discussion tool that is predicated entirely on good faith. It has no effect on the rules, and it's not a perfect system. We gotta stop treating it like it is. The main body of the post. I cannot be the only one who is getting a little bit sick of the daily posts that boil down to, quote, do I have to do X to be bracket Y? Or, my bracket 2 deck wins on turn 5, but everyone is complaining that it's too strong. How do I tell them they're stupid? The bracket system is entirely predicated on good faith interpretation of your deck's power. It is not a checklist of things to include/not include for your deck to be guaranteed within a certain bracket. I feel as if the specifics given in the bracket guidelines have done more harm than good, where brewers are looking at the requirements and attempting to make the most powerful decks under the constraints that they can, or otherwise justifying unfun play patterns are not being explicitly barred from their bracket. I am aware that this is something that's mostly been happening online. I know the story is completely different in LGSs where the bracket system is actually used for its purpose, but I feel like online brewers are taking the concept way too far and applying it to the very core of their deck building instead of using their human empathy to understand what the expectations of their group are and what would reasonably violate those expectations and make their experience worse. I think the bracket system is good and functional, but plenty of people are abusing the tool or taking the tool too seriously. So, long story short, for those of you who zoned out, basically this person is saying that the bracket system is doing a lot of harm by specifying what goes, like specific requirements, what goes in each bracket. You know, bracket 3's requirement of 1 to 3 game changers, bracket 2's requirement of 0 game changers, and a game that is going to get its first player knocked out in like turn 7 or 8. Yeah, and the tutor thing, right. And so he's basically saying, guys, it's not about the restrictions per bracket. This is meant to give you an idea of the power level you can see at that bracket. And if your deck feels like it can hang with things that play at this level, then it is at that bracket. How do you guys feel?
Yep. I mean, at Phoenix Fire, one
Yes.
of our local game stores,
Love them.
we had a guy who made a bracket 1 deck out
Hmm.
of Kodama and Sakashima, I think, something like that.
Oh, this one. I know this deck, this
Yeah.
guy. This isn't bracket
Yeah.
1, is it?
By all
It's not.
legalities, it's bracket 1. But is it really? Is it really bracket 1? Like, it's a combo deck. You try to bounce a pain land back and forth from your hand using Kodama.
Yeah, like a
And a bounce
desert or
land.
something to kill your opponents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, it technically is a combo deck in that sense, but he always would argue that it is bracket 1. Why are you guys targeting me? Blah 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 blah. Yeah, like the
Well,
spirit of it is more than a bracket 1, but at the same time, like by all legality terms, it's a bracket 1 quotation marks.
Right.
and that's an issue more with him as a player because he always would try and go, my deck is this bracket because of how it is built. He is
Because
the
of the
person that they're
restrictions.
talking about. Yeah,
right.
they're
He's
talking about in
looking
the
at
post.
the restrictions that they say the deck should have in each bracket
Correct.
and saying, well, if my deck fits that restriction, that's all it takes for that to be a bracket 1. Like, if you look at
Yeah.
deck building restrictions, guess what, guys? There aren't any besides game changers. 0 game changers technically then makes you a bracket 1. And
Yeah.
1 to 3 makes you bracket 3, and 4 or more makes you CEDH. Apparently, that's what it means, right? If that's the interpretation we take, and that is like so far from the intent and the goal of this system, and it's so frustrating to me. It's just like, not to get philosophical, but this is the problem with rules in any sort of social interaction and area, and like, yeah, as far up as you want to take it. If you make a law or a rule about something, or even just guidelines for something, the more specific you make it, the more people will find ways to get out of that and find the edge cases, the ways where, yes, it fits under your exact specifications, but it isn't technically that, you know?
There's always the people looking between the lines of
Exactly.
well, how can I go through this while still like malicious compliance almost?
Yeah,
Of
those
like,
people
Basically.
become
I am
corporate
doing
lawyers.
exactly what it is. Yeah.
Um,
True. That they do.
And so,
It's like by all legal terms, it's correct, but I'm also doing more than I need to.
yeah, and I think they did the bracket system is changing in a great way. When it first came out, I wasn't really a fan of it because I saw it the way that some of these players see it, where it was deck building requirements. Like, if your deck has is a pile of jank, then it's bracket 1, and nobody's ever going to be in bracket 1 because nobody in the old commander tier system ever said that their deck was a 5 or lower. Nobody said that. If your deck, plays like a commander deck, it's a bracket 2. If it's for casual fun tables, it's bracket 2. If you want to put good cards in your deck, then it has to be a bracket 3. And if you want to put a lot of good cards in your deck, it has to be a bracket 4. And that's how I saw it as, right? It's like these locked down versions. They basically took away a lot of powerful cards and said, these are only accessible if you want to play powerful Magic now. You can't just have them for fun if you like them. They're only for higher power Magic.
Which it makes sense, because those cards do change the game.
They are strong.
Yeah.
They absolutely.
With a Smothering Tithe is going to do way more than someone without a Smothering Tithe.
Yeah, and I don't disagree with that now, but now my view on the bracket system has really changed a lot, where it's, I really do, I think I'm trying to see it as I think they intended, where this isn't a guideline on what to build, and this isn't a guideline on what your deck can contain if you want to play in these areas. It is just a guideline.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
What's the scene from Pirates of the Caribbean? What about the code? They're more like guidelines. Yeah,
that's
it's exactly
the codes
that.
are more like guidelines.
Yeah.
The quote. That is the big thing about the bracket system, though. Is it being guidelines? You don't have to follow the things to a T.
Mm-mm.
I have a bracket 3 deck that, by the guidelines of strictly following the bracket system, is a bracket 4. It is a 10th Doctor deck that I run both World Fire and another spell that get rid of all lands.
Okay.
But in that deck, I'm getting that on the stack when I also have things in suspend. So I'm going to be winning, maybe not this turn, but the next turn or the turn after.
Right.
So it's not just delaying the game, you're actively pushing yourself towards it being in a winning position. Yeah.
It's basically like me doing a more extreme Cyclonic Rift.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I count as a bracket 3 when I played World Fire on the couple of times I played it, nobody's complained and gone, "Oh, that's mass land destruction. That's not a bracket 3."
Yeah.
It does make it a little bit more hairy, though, for some situations where you're following the bracket list system more to a T, like with Phoenix Fire moving locations. They're splitting it into higher power and lower power is strictly bracket 3 and below. So
Yeah.
you'll have to be a little bit more
Okay.
careful when you go to a shop
what you
that
got.
cares about the bracket system and what you're playing for those brackets.
Yeah,
For sure.
it's a really nice tool as well to just say like the
Mhm.
average deck. I think that's what they're going for, right? The average deck in bracket 3 will have 1 to 3 game changers. It will attempt to win the game by turn 6 or 7. It will attempt to use tutors on occasion, maybe cheap ones, maybe efficient ones, maybe not, right? And looking at your own deck and saying, well, I do have, like, let's say I have 5 game changers in here, right? But the deck is a mess of garbage other than that. Like, I have my
Yeah.
5 color decks, and I love them all dearly, but there is one that has just never worked very well and probably won't. It's my 5 color wizards, because there is not a lot of 5 color wizards. They are very focused in Grixis,
Yeah.
right? So in all my 5 color decks, I have Rhystic and One Ring because I just do, and I probably don't need them, but I do. And if I were to add like Esper Sentinel and like, I don't know, Natural Order, okay, just to name a couple random ones, that would not push my deck into being able to compete in a bracket 4 space. It just wouldn't. Similarly,
Yeah, like you can have a bracket 1 deck that you put like game changers in. It's still not going to be that good, even with the best cards.
yeah, and similarly, you can have a $50 Zada Hedron grinder deck that will crush like an unprepared
Every other deck.
CEDH tournament,
Yeah.
right? Like, it will just annihilate them if they're not ready for it. The bracket system and the cards that it prescribes per bracket are not set in stone. They are meant to give a general idea of the power of your deck, and if you know, with like genuinely know that your deck can play in an upper space, then you need to be honest and say it plays in this upper space.
Right.
And what it boils down to is exactly what he says. This bracket system is predicated entirely on good faith. When
Yeah.
people aren't playing the game with good faith, when they aren't being honest with themselves and others about the power level of their decks, it doesn't matter what we use. We could go back to the old 10 rank system. We could stick
1
with the
through
bracket
10
system.
ranks, yeah.
We could see
Everybody
where the
having
bracket system
7.
is in 5 to 10 years if Hasbro hasn't killed the game by then, right? No matter where we are at in the lifetime of Commander, dishonest players will always be the ones to make people question if the system works, because dishonest players won't use the system, or they will use the system just enough to give themselves a weird advantage in a casual format. Because that's the thing.
Yeah.
There's no advantage to be gained by lying about whether or not your deck is CEDH. Because if you're sitting down at a table and everyone wants to play CEDH, and you're like, oh, this is totally CEDH, that's fine. If you lied, you're going to get crushed. If you didn't, then you're going to have a good game.
Yeah.
But if you sit down and everyone's like, we're playing bracket 2, we just want a chill night, real beer and Skittles kind of game tonight.
What benefit do you have to winning?
Yeah,
Like,
what's your benefit there, man? Like, sitting down and saying, oh, this is definitely a bracket 2,
rights?
and you sit down with Timna Thrasios, the full CEDH list. Why? Like, what is that
like, you're
giving you?
gonna win.
Grow
Cool.
up. If
Congrats.
genuine statement for anybody out there who plays like this. If you honestly care so much about this game to lie in a casual setting with friends about your deck's power level to give you a competitive advantage, if winning means that much to you, I will DM me and I will find therapists in your area. Because you have an
I'll be your therapist.
I am not a licensed therapist. I won't
I'm not
be any
qualified either,
good.
but I'll
You're
be
not
it.
qualified.
But like, I will genuinely put you in contact with people, because that level of needing to win is unhealthy and will hurt you in many other ways of your life.
and your relationship with your friends. Like,
Yeah,
like,
if you still
You-
have
you're
just gonna
friends,
always win?
if you
Cool.
play like this for 5 years and still have friends, they must be doing it too. And at that point, if you're all cool with it, who cares? All right.
Then you might as well start playing CDH because you're all just playing the highest power you can.
Yeah.
Like,
If you're
Right.
but if you're just playing with friends and they invite you over to play Magic on like a dude's birthday party or like my bachelor party, we did an hour of Devastation draft. Like that's the kind of guy I am. If that's the kind of party you're at and you're lying about your power level to win, what is wrong with you?
what do you gain?
I
You're not
understand,
getting friends. Like,
and I understand wanting to win. I do. I really do.
yeah.
I
That is the
understand
goal of the
having a
game
competitive
overall.
drive, but I don't understand having a competitive drive and lying to friends to win and get your edge. I don't get it. I hate it.
Yeah.
It's like LeBron James playing against like a middle school basketball team.
But
Like, you're
dressing up very poorly as an old man, where everyone looks at him and goes, "You're LeBron James, clearly," and he's like, "No, I'm not. I'm
like,
just
nah.
a random old man." Like, no.
And I'm playing against these middle schoolers. And it's like, of course you're gonna win. Like, yeah, but like, what's the point?
You
What are
could
you
play
showing
the
up
whole
for?
middle school against you and you'd still win because you can shoot it from the half court and you'll still make it. These guys can't make a free throw.
Well, hold on a second.
Shoulders with that trench coat, like look him.
I think
Like
if they got a
ants.
whole middle
They
school.
melt together into ants.
Yeah, I think if they had a whole middle school, they could foul out
Maybe,
enough
maybe.
people to stop him from being able to play.
Maybe.
Just dogpile him and beat him up.
Now we're just to the
Have him
question
go
of
get kicked.
now we're at the question of just how many middle schoolers can LeBron James beat up before they overwhelm him, and that's what it
Yeah.
boils down to. I'm putting my
growing
money
up
on
when
at
you'd, like-
least 15.
15's
That
a pretty
sounds
good
about
number.
right.
15's a pretty good number. But like growing up, you'd always like grab onto your parents' legs and be like, just like
Yeah.
holding them down, and you have to like pull you through. That's
Yep.
all the kids on LeBron James, and he's like trying to dribble.
Yep.
He's like, stop it.
Get out from me.
Like, yeah, it's like
Yeah.
you're going
Yeah.
to win because you're LeBron James playing against middle schoolers. Like, what? Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously. But
Yeah.
like, what do you get from that? You just look bad.
What?
And like that's kind of what happens when you do this in Magic. Like you look bad, people think less of you, and they're like, "Cool, you won, congrats."
Yeah,
But
and
none
like,
of us really had a
Eh.
good time.
what competitive advantage are you earning by playing? Because LeBron James wouldn't play with middle schoolers unless it's a Make-A-Wish thing, because he's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
becoming
there's
a
some
betting
scenarios,
player.
sure.
He's not becoming a better player
Yeah.
by playing against middle schoolers. You are not becoming a better Magic player by lying about your deck's power level to win. You are not becoming a better
Cool.
player
Yeah.
by saying it's a bracket 2 because there's no game changers and comboing off on turn 5. That's not making you a better player. To be a
Yeah.
better player, you have to be in situations where you are challenged and you have as much challenge as you can take and still have a chance to win. Like,
Yep.
we could rant about this all day.
Yeah. There was a issue that we also had at Phoenix Fire for a while, where there was a group of people when a big CDH tournament would come up, that they would show up to Phoenix Fire and they'd be like, "We want to get games in and practice our CDH decks." And I always had to look
Yeah.
at them funny, be like, "How are you getting practice in?
Yeah,
You're playing against bracket 3s most of the night."
yeah,
Yeah, my pre-con
not
is
practice.
not gonna have a free counter spell that stops your win attempt on turn
Yeah.
2. Like,
yeah,
you don't even have to think about it at that point.
Or, if your bracket 3 deck happens to have a free counter spell because it's thematic, they're gonna treat your deck like it's more powerful. And I'm like, buddy, it's
Yeah.
the only free counter spell I'm playing because
Yeah.
it's got Aang in the art, and I'm playing an Aang deck.
yeah.
And
I
pull
wish
the force
that,
of
like,
negation from the bonus sheet.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I wish that I had been a bit braver when I was kind of in charge of those events. And if I had those 4 people show up who wanted to grind CEDH, I would just tell them, great, you 4 will be in your own pod tonight. All 3 rounds, you are all in your own pod since you want to practice CEDH. You can go over here, you've paid, we'll still give you prize support for those 3 games.
Yep.
But you are not going to be in the rotation with the rest of the players because you are playing specifically above, A, to preserve their game and let them have fun, and B, I'm just trying to help. You want CEDH
'Cause
practice?
that's what you want.
Play
You want
against
practice.
CEDH decks.
And
Yeah.
that's
And I
also the
think that's how it should be.
downside. Yeah, that's the downside with judging here, is as another person who judges, I don't feel like I have the power to tell them that's how it's going to be.
Oh, I would
Because
totally
I-
talk to the guys there because they would probably let you.
Oh, yeah. No, I would
And I
have
think
to talk
CDH players
to
want
people at
to.
the door.
Like they want to
Yeah.
play against other CDH decks.
Good
At least
CDH
in my
players do.
experience, I do.
Right.
I want to. Yeah.
I'm hoping that's how it works with the new system, where we have people playing CDH
Fingers
and
crossed.
people doing
Oh, are
that.
they
Yeah.
actually separating you guys now?
Yeah. Like I was saying
They're
a little
wanting to.
earlier,
Okay,
is they're going to have it be where when you sign up, you're going to do high power, low power. And high power is bracket 4 and 5. Low power is bracket 3, 2, and 1.
Okay, that's fair, I
And
think.
yeah, if you go into low power and you're getting called out for playing bracket 4, whoever's judging that, which will probably be me or
Probably.
another one of our friends, they're gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna do a deck check, and if
Make
it's
sure it's
not
not.
an actual bracket 3, then it's gonna be okay. You're DQ'd from this game. I don't know why you're playing in this side anyway,
Hang-
because it's a 1 pack for showing up, and it's gonna be a raffle for the participants in lower
For
power, where
additional
you get a
packs.
promo
Yeah.
or you get an extra pack. So
Yeah.
there's no point, there's no extra packs for winning anymore for the lower power.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, what's the point? You might as well go to the competitive
Yeah.
side to try to win and
Yeah.
get more packs.
And
Yeah.
the competitive side will just be a pack per win.
Yeah,
And
that
I do
sounds
have,
cool. I like that.
No turns.
I do have a question for like the bracket system.
Mhm.
I know Wizards of the Coast and Gavin's thoughts on it of like upgraded land bases or like the dual lands don't really push your deck to being that much stronger.
Yeah.
But I have a bracket 2, or the goal was to be in a bracket 2, Mr. Foxglove deck. And I feel like just having a good land base really pushes it to be better than other bracket 2 decks, just because it's more consistently having the mana I need and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And so how much does a land base make a difference
I
in a deck on
I
the bracket system?
completely disagree with them on the fact that the land base doesn't affect the bracket level. Like
I feel like it does.
I
I feel like it
disagree.
really does.
It affects it specifically more between bracket 2 and bracket 3 than it does between 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. I think
Because-
there's like
You should have a perfect land base.
Yeah,
4 and
go
5,
ahead.
you should have a
Yeah.
perfect land base. No questions asked. You should.
But
Everything
like
lower, you could argue for a
Yeah.
worse land base.
I've seen a lot of people like my deck's a bracket 3. I'm like, well, seeing you play it, it's probably actually a bracket 2, and that's not a bad thing.
yeah.
That's perfectly
Nothing
fine.
wrong with that.
If you're playing a bunch of
Um,
temples and tap lands, maybe it's a 2,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Because it's going to play a
Yeah.
turn behind, and maybe that's a better space for 2.
Right,
Exactly.
and that's
But like
that's
if I
the
have the
thing.
OG dual lands and they're playing temples, like
And see, I think
what's going on here?
I think you said it perfectly when it makes a bigger difference from brackets 1, 2, and 3 with the land base than it does from 4 to 5. Because the
Yes.
way I see it is sort of a curve with diminishing returns, where
Mhm.
a bad land base, a 5-color deck with just basics, is bad. You can add in all the ramp you want, add in all the artifacts you want to try to smooth it out, but the ultimate realization is it's not going to be as consistent as another deck would be with fetches and shocks. It's just not. And so if you
Yeah.
add those fetches and shocks to this 5-color mana base, or even a 4 or 3-color mana base, it's going to drastically improve it, right? But moving from fetch lands and shock lands and triomes, possibly, to
Mhm.
fetch lands and dual lands and triomes is not that much of an improvement. And once you get to a certain point, the only improvement your land base is going to make is by adding in lands that are already marked as game changers, like Ancient Tomb and Gaia's Cradle, right?
Mhm.
I think
Or saving a little bit of your life total. Instead of having
Yeah.
shocks, you
Like
have the
Glacial
OG dual, so you
Chasm.
don't lose 2 life.
and
Yeah.
Glacial Chasm effects, right? These, I think I understand where they're saying, where they're like, we don't feel like the land base matters enough, because I could see a bracket 3 5-color deck with OG duels and fetches, and it would play smoothly and consistently, but I don't think that alone, to me, would make
Pushes
it a
it
bracket
to
4.
4.
No, I think that leaves it at 3. And I think what does start to push it to 3, and I think why their system is pretty good so far, is when they start to play Ancient Tomb, Gaia's Cradle. Honestly, I'm
Those are
kind
game
of
changers.
I'm
and they're
beginning to
legal in bracket
think
3.
now that I'm like talking, should Nykthos be a game changer?
I can
I
see an
don't think
argument
so.
for it.
I
like
could see an
the
argument.
Snare
Not.
Sanctum, I think is.
I think Sarah Sanctum is. I could see an argument for Nykthos. I don't know if I would completely agree, but I'm beginning to wonder if that might be something that could be looked at. But then again, it being better in monocolor. Yeah, anyway, whole big thing, but maybe. But just those lands that really push your deck to like not just be consistent, but be powerful. That is where
Like
I
a
think they
Nykthos
draw
in
the
a
line.
monocolor deck is insane. Like
Yeah.
it's a lot
Yeah.
of mana.
Yeah,
But like then
Nykthos,
you're playing a monocolor deck, and that's
Yeah.
why it's so good. And
Nykthos
you're
should be in
limiting
most
yourself to just
monocolor
one
decks.
color.
Dude, I have Nykthos in Tyam because I play
I
so many
have-
green permanents where I can get to the point
Yeah.
where it plays like a Gaia's Cradle, replacing Gaia's Cradle in certain loops. It's a good land.
Or like 3-2 Tree
It's
City.
really
Would
good.
that be a
I don't think Three Tree City is.
No.
because
I
it's
thi-
specifically a kindred matter?
I
So
I
you
think
have
it's a
to
little
name
worse.
a thing when it enters.
Yeah. Or the Cavern
Yeah.
of Souls. Could that be a land that gets
No.
pushed? Like,
No, because Cavern of Souls really only matters in higher power,
Naming a
right?
type.
yeah,
and you're
'cause being
locked
uncountable
into something.
doesn't really matter in bracket 2.
Yeah, counter
Right.
wars don't often happen in brackets 2 and 3. 4 and 5, yes, but at 4 and 5, making it a game changer wouldn't make a difference anyway, right?
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. But I just
So-
feel like having a consistent land base does push your deck to be better than what the bracket expects of you.
Yes, and then it can make your bracket 2 deck closer to a bracket 3 because then you get
Yeah.
a Gwen on turn 6 or 7 instead of 8 or 9 because your lands are entering untapped.
Yeah, I don't
Like, if
know
you're
if
playing like a blue farm deck, like the best CDH deck in the format, arguably with like the statistics of it.
Yeah, it's
like,
got the
and
best
you're playing
conversion
all
rate.
tapped lands. And if you're playing all tapped lands, your deck's going to be way worse than
Deck's gonna be
without.
garbage.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
Gonna
good.
be playing with 3.
But and I don't know if my stance here makes me agree or disagree with you, Zach, but I think that the lands do a lot with consistency. I don't know if
Mhm.
consistency alone to me is a justification to move it to a higher bracket, but when the lands start to improve the power of the deck, like just strictly the power, not just the consistency and
Okay.
getting the other things played, but the actual power level of the deck can be boosted by playing these lands. That's where I think it's fair to move those lands into a game changer to put them in a higher power space. You know, like Gaia's Cradle, like Field of the Dead.
Field of the Dead, I think, should probably be a game changer.
I think it
Like,
is.
that's a good card.
I think
Is
it
it?
is.
It's really good.
Hang on.
I really like
Checking.
it in
I'm not
tough.
sure if it is. Yeah, it is phenomenal in some decks, like land-based decks, and like landfall
Yep,
in general.
it
as
is a
strategy,
game
I feel
changer.
Like is very powerful.
Yeah,
It is a game
Absolutely.
changer, can confirm.
Good to know. Good to know.
sick.
But yeah, I was just curious about you guys' thoughts on that. Of like, how much does a good land base, and like ideally in a perfect world, everyone would have access to the OG duels. Everyone would have access to the fetch lands.
Yeah,
'Cause,
Wizards.
like,
Make
there's
the
so
reserve
many
list.
times- Yeah, so
Shatter
many
the
times I'm
reserve
playing with
list.
someone, they're wasting time because they don't have enough. They don't have a white mana in their 3-color deck, and they're like, "Well, shoot, like I'm just screwed." But like if you had
Okay.
perfect land base, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
I do have a thing that I don't know if I can find it, but it should be relatively easy to find. If you want to see a great video talking about the reserve list, go watch the professor's video at Tulare Community College about the reserve list and why it is a good idea to break it. He did a I think a 10
100%
15
agree.
minute video, and he's talking about this is not going to affect the card, like the good cards, the same way that you think it is. Look at Shivan Dragon, for example. You can get Shivan Dragon for 23 cents, or you can get it for $1,000. It just
Yep.
depends on the variant.
It's like the old versions are not going to lose their value just because we reprint new versions of them. Because people
The-
will want the nostalgic of the revised, of the alpha, the beta. Like those are still
Yeah.
going to have their value.
Yeah.
And
The
when the
only
reserve
one-
lift happened, it made sense to do. Because like
Right.
Magic was not financially backed yet as a card game. And like having to do that to keep it alive makes sense. But at this point it's so established. I mean, look at the universes beyond boom of like Final Fantasy and Lord of the Rings and Avatar and how much money they're
Yep.
making from those. Like we don't need this investment strategy of cards anymore. Like we just need to have them accessible to players so that they can play with the cards and actually have a mana base to play cards with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The only thing that it will crater the cost of is cards that shouldn't be expensive in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah. That they're
I
just expensive
want-
because they're on the reserve list and they're not being
Yes.
reprinted.
I really, really want an old man of the sea or an old man by the sea. I don't remember his name exactly because that art is fantastic. It's just like this old string bean guy jumping on the back of this guy's head and moving around. It is so good of art, but it's not a good card.
Nobody like would pay however much it is on reserve list right now for that price. Like it's not worth it at all.
Yeah.
$230 something.
$230. Like why? Why
I'm
would
so
you pay
sad.
that? But
Yeah.
it's just a reserve list card. That's why it's expensive.
It's Vidalcan shackles on a dude.
Yeah.
You gain control of
Or
a
like
dude
there's
and you
one
can
that's like
choose not to
honey or
attack.
something.
Yeah.
And it's only expensive because it's a reserve list. And it's like these cards would not be expensive if we reprinted them. Like there's
And
no
then
way.
also the even though the price will go down on some of those cards, it will still be good.
It'll still
It
be
will
a good
still
amount.
be
Yeah.
more valuable for that version.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think we're just good to close it out just by chatting for a little bit. And I've got a little bit of a question for you, Nate, outside of the
Okay.
realm of Magic. I need help with a copper golem sorting system in Minecraft because I set one up
Okay.
today on a mob farm.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And I should have
We have
learned
an expert here.
from Sorcerer's Apprentice because I set it up. I'm like, this looks good. I created like 15 golems and set them to work on this system. They aren't locked in place. They were just kind of open air. And maybe that's my first mistake. But I set them to work and I'm like, go for it, guys. And then I left. I AFK'd while I ate lunch. And then I came back and they were all over the place. Things were where they should not be. They were sorting things back into the system that collects them for me, not into the final chest. It was a nightmare. It all fell apart so fast. Nate, help me.
Okay. So
Please.
we're gonna talk about a term that is jokingly referred to in the community, but is actually how a lot of systems work the most effectively. We're gonna perform a slavery.
Oh no.
So what you're gonna want to do if you want to make the copper golems the most effective that you can, you're gonna make a copper chest at one end.
Yep.
That has a staircase above it.
Okay.
Specifically, you want to like arc it so the stairs kind of look upside down. So that way they can still see the copper chest and they can still get into it. You want to
Okay.
put a block above that so they can't escape because they can go one block high.
Okay.
So they can climb up one block. So you want to do that. Then you want to put 3 mud blocks across the bottom
Okay.
that they're going to walk across right next to that copper golem.
Does it have to
And
be
the
mud?
other end, yes.
Oh, okay.
That is important for a next part. On the other end, you're going to put a chest that is the same level as the stair, and then you're going to put another stair with this either setup you want on this one. It doesn't really matter. I like doing it the same way as the other one because it makes it look nicer, but you
Okay.
could put it any way you want. You just basically want to make it so the iron golem can't hop up on there.
Okay.
I ran into this issue setting up my most recent one. Then in front of the mud blocks, you're going to make a 3x3 square of chests.
Right, of double chests.
So you're going to do 3 across. Yep, 3 across, 3 up.
Okay.
This works because the mud is not considered a full block. And since it's not considered a full block, the copper golems can still see that bottom row of chests.
Okay.
So then they can start putting things in those chests. Now, when you start sorting it, you're going to want to put items in those chests that you want to specifically be in there, like one of each.
Right, so that they know what goes there.
If you just want to let them do their thing, you can just let them fill in as they go. They will not stack things in a chest if it does not have the same thing in it and it already has something in it. So if you want to put gold, copper, iron, all that stuff in one chest, you have to manually put in at least one of each of those in there, so that way they know it's okay to put it in.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and so what the copper golem will do is he'll go into that, he'll go through all of those 9 chests, or at least he should. Sometimes he doesn't like to do it the most. If he doesn't like to behave the best, what I usually do is I raise the middle block. Or actually, I think what I did was I made it go 1 block back further for the mud. So that way I could have 2 blocks back and then I made a little step in the middle. Either that or I just put a step. Then what you can do is you can have right after that block, if you do the stairway, if you do another copper chest on the floor and you put the stair the same way, he won't be able to see the chest that's behind it. So he won't try to fill that up.
Okay.
Because if you can still see that chest that the first one dumps his stuff into, he'll get in a loop. where he'll pick it up, he'll see that chest is there, he'll go, oh, it's empty, throw it in, and then he'll immediately dump back into the chest that he just did, and he'll pick it up and he'll throw it back in. You can do fun animations with it if you want to do something like that. That can be fun.
Okay, but not what we're going for.
Yeah, not effective sorting.
Okay.
And then you can actually just tile that. So if you do the same thing and make sure you put the stair above it and then another block above the copper chest, he won't be able to see the chest from the section before, and then he won't be able to do that.
You know what we need to do? We need to. Are you working tomorrow night? Or no, tomorrow night's magic night. So no.
Tomorrow night is.
What I might just do is you can just like jump on a Discord call with me. I will stream my game while I show you what I'm doing, and then we'll try to get this worked out. But I think I see what you're talking about. I've seen these like copper column modules before. They only work for really like one item though, right? Or like 3 items most. I could see. Like no, you could do 9 items. You could do 9.
You can set it up how you want. So I have one chest in my system that is basically every single light source.
Okay.
And I manually put in every single light source in there, and then I let them do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get onto my Minecraft survival thing that I'm just my solo world, because I set up one of these about a week ago. Surprisingly, it's actually around that massive binge we talked about a couple episodes back.
Yeah.
And I'll see if I can grab some screenshots for what it kind of looks like.
In the meantime, Zach, you been up to anything?
Going to the bathroom.
Right.
Hey.
Hopefully everybody's doing that. Healthy bowel movements are important.
Yep.
Just a lot of wedding planning stuff. Trying to have a venue locked in. So now it's just kind of going over decorations. Earlier today, we were spray painting some little centerpiece stuff.
Oh, cute. Love to send me
some
some photos.
The right color. So, yeah. So just working on getting everything together and figured out. So
yeah. Do you guys have a photographer, or can I recommend the one that I had for my wedding to you?
Is it your mom?
It's my aunt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. We don't have a photographer yet, so that might be an option.
I will send you her contact information. I don't know her pricing because part of her present to me was she would do it for free.
Yeah.
So,
understandable.
Yeah. Or like I think my parents paid for it and then she got me some prints that we picked. Anyway. I just don't know her pricing. But I will shoot you her contact.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah. I know that the person who owns the venue, their wife also does photography, so we might go that route as well.
Yeah, whatever's cheaper, whatever you like. Yeah, absolutely.
So, yes, please.
More information is better.
I also kind of want to know what you guys are doing for like catering and stuff, because I don't know. I thought my wedding was fun, where our whole plan was like the reception was not to be like a big meal, and we just bought a bunch of donuts from Albertsons and put them out.
Yeah, no, that is so nice. Food is expensive. It's not fun. But
wait,
my
do you guys
partners,
like tacos?
Yes, we do.
Okay,
my partner has a cousin who works at a restaurant that does catering, so hopefully we can get a good deal.
Yeah,
or have him at least like borrow the equipment and then just make the food as his present to us. So
if that doesn't work out,
I will also take more.
There is
operations for that.
A taco truck that we have had multiple times in the area. They're called the Lucky Root Taco.
Shout out Lucky Root Tacos.
If you were in the Treasure Valley and you have an opportunity to go to an event that they are catering, do it, because oh my gosh, they are the greatest tacos that I have ever had. And as a white man, that doesn't say a lot, I know. But my wife at the last event we went to, where they were catering, she was part of the bridal party, and there was a lot of Hispanic girls in the bridal party, and every single one of them said the same thing, that they were the best tacos they'd ever had. And I think that carries a lot more weight than a white guy saying it. Just saying. So
true.
Touche.
It is.
That's fair.
It is really good tacos. And I would also like to have them more because they don't have a brick and mortar. They only cater. So I would really like you to have them so I can have more.
Just like you can have some. Yeah.
They're really good, man. I don't think you get it.
That's me with like Tacos Meter and Cheetos over in Ontario, Oregon. Like they are
I've had them.
so yummy. So yummy. That's like my favorite restaurant. So if they could cater it, that would be so cool. But
That would be cool too.
Yeah,
yeah, but yeah, that's
I
that's
don't
about
know
it
if
right
they
now.
do
It's
that,
just
but I do like having
surviving.
Yeah.
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 All right, I got these photos you sent me.
Yep.
All right, these are a little bit simpler. Is the skulk on purpose, or is that kind of just
So in my survival world, I specifically went. I want to build my actual base inside of a deep dark city.
Oh, you're crazy.
So while I cleared it out, there is no shriekers anymore. So I am perfectly safe
I
down
got
here.
murked by one yesterday. I was so
Oh yeah,
mad.
sneaking is the key, and then make sure you bring a lot of wool.
I brought no
Um,
wool. I ticked off a warden, and I flew headfirst into a wall trying to escape, and I lost everything. So
Yes.
Amazing.
Night vision potions.
yeah, or milk.
Build a villager trading post. If you want some ideas for how to do that, I can show you some tricks for that too.
I've got a crappy little
Um,
trading hall set up. I actually just today I had to completely like reset it because I accidentally punched one, and so all their prices
Oh,
went up, and I didn't want to infect and cure them all. So I had a
you can just wait.
backlog of villagers that
Mhm.
were just sitting in the holding cell waiting for indentured servitude. And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I just
for
killed
the
the entire
slavery.
trading hall and started sending new ones in.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah.
I got the new lunge enchantment out of it. Finally got a Prot
Uh-huh.
4 book out of it. So I just need a
Nice.
raid farm or something to get these emeralds because this emerald economy is breaking my bank.
For future reference, you can just wait. They
Yeah.
will reset themselves.
How long does
You
it
don't have to
take?
do a murder and then new slavery.
How long does it take though?
I usually just go, oops, I'm sorry, and then trade with them anyway, and then it will fix itself within a little while. Usually, the couple guys that are closest, I have to do whatever the extra is, and then everybody else is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I might
I can show you some tricks for doing AFK farms where you get all the food for free because you get the villagers to do it for you.
No, I've already
Yeah, there's a
anyway.
number of things I
This
can
is
show
so
you.
wild out of context to talk about these systems that you set up in Minecraft because they are so like ethically wrong.
Oh,
Um,
absolutely.
the system I have set up to get new villagers for this trading hall indentured servitude is a pair of
Uh-huh.
villagers who just have this cave farm that they've worked
Yep.
on their whole lives, and occasionally they make a baby, like you do in The Sims. They just stand next to each other, go
Uh-huh.
woohoo, and hearts show up and a baby shows up. Kids, that's not how it
That's how
works. Talk
babies
to your
come.
parents.
Oh,
Um,
never mind.
And then they
so-
fall through a hole, and then you catch them and you send them on their merry little way
Yeah,
to their
no,
indentured
there's a
servitude
there's a
or
there's
slavery.
a function in the game where like the baby villagers love to jump on beds and it's cute. So you take advantage of that and you set up a bed and in between you have trap doors. And when a trap door is open, mobs don't recognize it as not being a solid block, so they just run straight for the bed, fall in a pit, get funneled by water down to this corner, and another piece of water is waiting at just the right height so that when they grow up, they get sucked up into the holding pen with the rest of them.
Oh man, you're doing it the hard way.
It's horrible, man. It's horrible.
It is the slavery.
Yeah.
No,
Anyway,
I do it a little bit easier way where mine fall in the hole, water pushes them to the front of the line, and then I have glass underneath their feet, a glass block in front of them, and then I have powered rails that go up from underneath them out the
yep, I
front,
do that too.
and it scoops them up, and then it does that. Mine don't drown though to go up.
Well, they
Mine
don't
just
drown to go
stay
up.
in
It's just
that
like
hall.
another piece of it's like a blade of water basically that when they're
Yeah,
tall enough it sucks them up into the holding pen, and then the
they're
holding
like
pen has more water that filters them all to the corner so I can
yeah.
pick them up with the rail. But do you think the episode title Minecraft slavery isn't real slavery is too much?
I think that is a funny one,
That's a good
and
name.
if people know about Minecraft, they will be fine. And
I just
people
feel
who
like
don't know about Minecraft
Will be a little rough.
need to chill out because it's a video game where you're,
they're not human.
I don't know.
It's not real suffering,
They
right?
can't feel
It's
pain.
it's also like
I'm
yeah,
heavily
no, it's
debating
the thing
making that the
where
episode title. No, that's actually fire. But it's like
yeah,
right on the edge of fire where it might just burn me alive in hell.
It's risky humor for sure.
Yes. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
no. If we had more Minecraft stuff aside from the talking about my binges of Minecraft and this little bit, I think it would be better.
yeah. I think we've gotten to the end of the episode now. Our recording time is 2 hours. This is a nightmare for me to edit again. So
Woo!
we're gonna go here.
Congratulations. You made it
Thanks.
to the end of the episode.
We are gonna go to
Thank you for being here.
our shout outs now. First of all, we wanted to say if you guys have any questions or things you want advice on, send them over to us at manabonded@gmail.com. We also have all of our social media accounts, and you can send them via DM. You can tag us in questions you see online and Reddit, wherever. We'll respond. We'll take them into the podcast, and we'll use them when we can.
And then if you like the music at the beginning of the episode, Beyonce wants to get with him, have a party with him. His name's Steve Brown, one of the best musicians in the world. Okay, he's going to be the next Eminem, probably. Honestly,
Probably
you can find
not
his music
in that
at
genre, but
Steve. Whoa! It is going to be in that genre. He's going to be a rapper. He is SteveBrownSongs.com. Shout out to Steve Brown.
Nate, you want to take the next one just for fun?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
If you like the podcast art that is done by Shadow Eclipix, his art stuff can be found in the link below. Open to do commissions, so if you like the art and you want some of your own, feel free to reach out to him.
Yeah, we do have a link tree, so all of our social media accounts can be found on any of those. We're across most of the social media platforms these days. I don't know if our personal accounts are tied to the link tree, but our official ones certainly are.
Do not be confused that the link tree is a tree made of links, because I was wrong about that.
Nope.
The only personal account linked to that so far is my TikTok. I have a personal TikTok on there because I was doing my own content a little bit. Haven't posted on there a little while.
Well, I'm not touching TikTok.
I'm fine with putting stuff on there. I just want to probably do clips. I might steal the starting of the episode with all the out of context things.
That's a good idea.
And like do a fade in
That's my favorite
thing.
part.
Yeah,
and then also like the bloopers at the end. But
yeah,
links are in the link tree.
Speaking of stuff that we need to add on later, I'm still working on that YouTube thing. As mentioned briefly and alluded to, I did just get a promotion at work, so things are going to be a little hectic for me personally. While I get adjusted to that, I have to get adjusted to a new sleep schedule, but I am trying. That is the goal. I will try to get something on YouTube. I will try to get our podcasts up there so you can listen to them. And if you've liked what you've listened to today, feel free to leave us a review on the podcast app of your choice and a couple others. Leave us a 5-star review and a comment. Share this with your friends. Let them know that you're having fun listening to us, and that'll help us reach more people, get more questions, and do more good for you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here.
That'll be it for today. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.
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 There we go. Boom. How do you spell concentrated? Mom, help.
Anime art, Moonshadow, foil.
Anime art, Moonshadow.
Yeah, just normal foil.
Because I think
foil.
Fracture is like 150.
Fracture is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So the more anime looking one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to cut this, but it's called the Tongue Mommy one.
Why are we cutting that? That's so good.
I don't want to be on
Tongue
record as
Mommy.
having saying that. Anyway, so we talked about that for a while. I don't know. I
Sure
think we're at
We don't
like
have to do the last question.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, do we have to do the
I mean,
last
we had a
question?
good time.
We did.
Yeah.
I think
It is just kind
Is
of
it
how
okay if I run to
Minecraft
the
works.
bathroom?
Yeah, go for it.
we'll cut this. Don't worry.
Okay, thank you. I'll raise my hand. No, we don't have to cut this. I'll just raise my hand. Can I go to the bathroom, teacher, please?
Yes, you're excused.
Thank
Wait.
you.
Wait. 1 second.
Wait, I'm here.
You can.
Wait, ir a baño.
No.
Por favor.
No. I was gonna say, Zach, you can go to the bathroom.
Necesito
I'm
ir
sure you
a
can.
baño. Oh, yeah, that's fair. I'm
no,
able to
those-
pee. My body does that by itself usually.
Yeah.
Those kind of questions, I'd just look at them and then I'd walk out the door. I'm not
like
playing this game
I'm
with
gonna
you.
go.
Yeah. You're
I
good.
could tell a story about how I peed myself in high school, but that's for another day.
another day.
Found Zack's out of
Give it
context
back,
clip.
blooper.
Anyway. And we'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Now you're both gonna sing and make me look bad. Jeez.
You gotta say
My
bye.
singing's not
Say
good.
it bye right now. Say it.
Bye.
There we go. Boom.
Yeah.
Okay.